Oh, so I'm rocking vintage. I let it slide for a little minute, then get my vengeance. Run over everything that's stopping me from getting millions. They look at me like I'm the villain, but I be chillin'. It's gonna be all good. I told my niggas start that business shit. We all should. Ain't go to school to take no chemistry. It's all love.
Bro, you can tell me your Instagram if you like.
To be honest, I don't even know my Instagram. I don't be on social media like that, so it's all good.
You did terrible. You gotta do better than that. If my voice sound a little low, it's because I lost my voice yelling at kids. Yes, kids. Anyway, you got anything you want to say before we start?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my daughter Ariel, who's in the background.
This is the only one you want to shout out?
For right now, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Alright, okay. So we're going to start off with something a little fun before we get started. It's going to be like, would you rather type game. Alright. Would you rather spend $1 million on someone that you just got $1 million, but one of your brothers need $1 million to get bailed out? Or would you rather you, your mother, and let's just say dad was in the ocean sinking? Which one would you rather, what situation would you rather be in? Because you have to save one of them.
So I got to either save either my mom or my dad.
Right.
Or bail my brother out for $1 million.
And you just got the $1 million.
I'm saving my mama. sorry, Dad. Yeah, I gotta say. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta say my mama.
You sure?
Yeah, positive. Yeah.
You sure? You know, the dad gonna probably watch.
That's fine. Hey, I'm a mama boy at heart. Okay. Me and my mama been through a lot of things.
Okay. All right. Would you rather have one leg for the rest of your life, or no fingers for the rest of your life?
I have one leg for the rest of my life. I need my fingers to eat.
Do you? So how do the people that's amputated eat when they ain't got no legs or arms? How do they eat?
They got a lot of machines to
And now I've seen a couple of them that didn't have machines.
I guess they just got comfortable with the way of life and they just decided to, adapt. But I could get a prosthetic leg and still have my 10 fingers and still walk with a limp though. But I'll still be walking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it's the last one. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Okay, would you rather win the lottery, but you got to tell everybody you won the lottery and it's a $500 million lottery, or would you rather sleep with one of your baby mamas to keep them alive?
Hey man, I gotta go with the $1 billion. I let everybody know I got $500 million.
Everybody come collect.
Hey, that's fine. They ain't gonna get none. I'll take care of my day ones.
The child support coming first.
That's fine. Child support they get this stuff. Shit.
They gonna take all of it.
They ain't gonna take all of it. They gonna take a good amount, but shit. Excuse my language. But I still have some money.
So you think?
Yeah, and I had some, invested in some, but my baby mothers, either they're going up to the sky or they're going down below. But shit, I ain't going back in them.
You said at any cost, you just gonna die.
Hey, it is what it
bye.
Is. I ain't going back in you. Can't do that again.
He said bye.
Learn my lesson. Yeah.
Deuces.
Nope.
I can have my daughter full time.
But what? Off that child support? What you mean, man?
Oh, she dead.
Oh yeah.
Child support coming to me.
Thank you. Only got to pay one just for one of them. Let's go. I do that. I already know which one. Let me stop.
I already know. I ain't saving you for sure.
I ain't saving you at all. Yeah, I might just watch and just see like, dang.
Like, dang, I'ma hold my baby. Cause so
It's okay, baby.
It's all
Mama
right.
see you later on. Ain't nothing daddy could do because I ain't going in that water.
Okay. That's hilarious. You gotta do better.
I do, but that come with time. Definitely
Okay.
comes with time.
Okay. So the next question is, how's your mental state?
I feel like my mental state is pretty good. It's pretty
How
good.
you figure that?
I'm the type of person who I don't be stressing about things I can't control. I got to that point in life where my happiness and my peace is more important to me than anything.
Okay, so you don't think about killing nobody?
No.
You sure
No.
you don't think about killing nobody?
Unless I got to protect my family. That's the only way that I, think about doing anything like that.
You
But
don't think about pulling a Trey pulling, punching the air, ain't nobody, you ain't got no rage nowhere.
no, I'm real calm and collect. Like I be.
So what happens when you get mad, when you finally reach mad? Like, can nobody stop you, or you just on a rampage?
To be honest, I don't know. I ain't never been in that position.
You don't black out?
Nah, I don't black out. Because I don't allow myself to get up that high.
So, yeah, I think you'll probably get up there high. Somebody mess with one of your children.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Ain't playing no games about that one.
When he drop tears.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you have daughters.
Yeah.
You drop tears. Teardrop.
But at the same time, I have to, I got to be logical about it, about my emotions, because if I black out, then if I do something I regret, I might not be able to see them for the rest of my life.
Yeah. So you thinking about them?
Always thinking about them. Always. Every step that I make, every decision that I make is always the best to benefit my kids and my grandkids.
Your grandkids.
Yeah.
The children just got here, Chris.
That's fine, but that's the problem. We don't be thinking about our generations. We think about what now, but generations, that's still a part of us.
But what are you doing to bring generation? Bring to your generation after this generation?
I got some things in the works where, I'm going to start my own business here and there.
You gonna start stripping?
Yeah.
You gonna shake a leg?
Shake a calf muscle. Wiggle a toe.
Gonna move that
dislocated shoulder. Yeah.
Shoulder.
Yeah,
Y'all wanna see a trick? Hold on.
Boom, yeah, that's about a good 1,000 right there.
They gonna throw pennies at you.
Get out of here. Hey, let me get right first. Let me keep going to the gym. Let me get right. I'll find me a sugar mama. That's gonna be my generational wealth right there.
Sugar mama. Not a sugar mama. You don't need no sugar mama. You don't need to date nobody. You need to just chill out.
I'm chilling. I ain't dating nobody.
Alright, he says this, right? Now, if anybody actually knows Chris, this man probably texting about 10 different females right now. How many different females you texting? Exactly. I ain't proving my point.
It's no more than 10. I will say there's no more than 10.
But he's chilling.
But I am chilling.
Why is that the new way of saying?
I'm not going out on dates with them. I'm not physically seeing them. I'm not.
So what you talking to them for?
Well, it's just conversation.
Talk to your mama. Talk to your brother, your dad.
But there's sometimes when you meet somebody that you could relate and you could have a good conversation with, you keep that person in your life.
Mm.
Yeah, so.
Like the one that took us.
No.
No.
No, not the one that dropped us off. No.
Why not?
Because I try to hang out with her the other time, but it's Aggie.
Does she remind you like a sister or something?
No, she reminds me of somebody who needs a lot of reinsurance about every little thing.
She has been through some things then.
I respect that, but I don't want to always hear.
I was saying that the reassurance is not a bad thing though. If you really want to be with someone, you would reassure them just because that's what you want to do.
No, I agree on that. I agree on that. Reinsurance is very important, but when you're just getting to know somebody and you're just getting ready to talk to somebody, reinsurance is not something that you need to keep bringing up every day, 24/7.
But
Because
why would someone need reinsurance every day?
I feel like when somebody needs that type of reinsurance, they're not fully healed about the things that they've been through already.
Okay, so why would someone would try to be in a relationship if you're not fully healed from the past?
Because they don't want to be alone. They don't want to deal with those certain things alone.
But you don't want to be alone either, because you want to talk to 10 different people.
Just because I'm talking doesn't mean I want to be with them.
But why are you talking to them? You're not understanding. What are you talking to them about?
We're just getting to know each other. Just because you get to know somebody doesn't mean you want to be with them. Just because you want to build a bond.
So you trying to get more friends that are girls?
Yeah, because I tend to lean towards more to women than I do to male figures.
Y'all, I've been telling this man for the longest to get him some guy friends. Like some solid, cool guy friends. But he don't want to do it.
It's just not in my nature to be like, all right, bet let me get some guy friends. Like, nah, like, I don't know.
I have both guy friends and girls that's friends.
Yeah.
You need a balance, because sometimes I don't want to hear it. I'm going to keep it a buck, which I be like, bro, this is too much.
And that's why I find somebody else who does want to hear it.
Why would they want to hear that?
There's a lot of women who are out here who just want friendships that they could express how they feel, and the same thing for me. I express how I feel.
I don't mind you expressing how you feel.
Yeah.
Just the details, I be like,
there's a lot.
You really said it. You really is like a brother, because I be like, I do not want to hear this. Like,
yeah, but it's a give and take though. It's just that's just a part of who I am. Do I go into full detail about each and every encounter I deal with a woman? No. It's just the woman that I bring into your presence or that bring to my family presence.
Yeah, don't bring everybody to me, because I'm like, what is this?
I want to say you only met 3?
There's some of them I already knew from school.
Who I deal with at school?
Okay, without saying any names, the tall girl, the light-skinned girl.
Oh yeah, oh my God, Jesus Christ. Yes sir. Yes sir.
Look at him reminiscing and stuff.
Trying to tell you, man.
Some of them I have known them from school, so it's not necessarily I needed to meet them, whatever.
Okay.
So.
But the ones that you haven't met that you never knew about that I brought to you is 3. You got both of my baby mothers, and you got Jalissa, and the one who picked us up, because we was not gonna pay $70 for no Uber.
Hey y'all, listen. Let me tell y'all about New Year's. New Year's was crazy. First of all, downtown was cool or whatever.
Yeah.
That was cool.
It was nice.
But then once we got to get back on the train to go back to his house, they talking about, Lyft was talking about $70 just to go 13 minutes away. Who finna pay $70? First of all, we walking. What we walk? We finna walk.
Right, but that was a good for 13 minutes. It wasn't worth it. I should have brought my car, but at the same time, I didn't want my vehicle to be broken into because it's known.
What?
It is known in that area.
What did I say before we went out there?
To take my vehicle.
Oh.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to pay for parking and all that stuff. But now I know if we go into a situation like that, I will drop my vehicle off at the train station and then we'll just take the train.
What I didn't know, they was having patrol going on, which is
I
haven't rode a train in so long. I didn't know.
Me neither. Like I drop people off at the train, but when I was younger, people breaking into cars at the train station was known.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't want to take my car there because.
But I was telling him he should have took his car first of all, before I got there, I was like, you need to take all your valuable things out so you can take your car or whatnot. And he was like, he wasn't listening because when I got there, he still had to take stuff out of his car and ended up not taking the car. Then I said I wasn't taking my car because I got valuable things in my car. I always have valuable things in my car.
I just got work-related stuff, an aerial phone. That was the only thing that was in my car that I needed to take out.
And then I told him, okay, you don't want to break your windows, roll the windows down. And he was like, why would I do that?
Because it was that day was still raining, so like I wouldn't want my vehicle to get wet.
you wouldn't have to roll it all the way down, but put it like good enough where they can see. It's like telling them like ain't nothing in this car. You can come in here. You ain't gotta break the windows.
Yeah, but they could also just see it. My thing is a fish bowl. Like I ain't got no tints to it or nothing like that. It's a fish bowl.
Yeah, but they still gonna break in.
Yeah, I don't see the point of breaking in people's stuff that they work hard for. I just don't see the purpose in that.
Of course you don't, but they do.
Okay.
They gotta get to the money.
They really do need to get to the money. But
yeah.
let me. I know this is your show and everything like that. But let me ask a question back to you. Bring it back to you. How's your mental state? Yeah. Can you go into a little bit more detail for me?
It's okay.
Why?
I'm stable today.
Are you happy? Do you get enraged a lot? Do you have a lot of anger problems that you?
So you just remember all the words I said to you?
Pretty much, yeah.
This guy here. Get angry sometimes, yeah. I want to punch somebody, you know.
Well, what do you do to calm you down?
I think about two things. The first thing I think about, I'm going to jail.
Facts.
Because for one, dude, first of all, I see 6 days in. I think it's 60 days or something like that.
Yeah, when they got people just going in to infiltrate the jail, yeah.
So listen, them girls I think it was Fulton County. The girl cut her hair with the side of the bed.
Oof, that's tough right there.
Cut her hair so she could fight. So the girl won't grab it while she fighting.
That's crazy.
And then they got nothing but dykes in there. You ain't finna fight me and try to take some of me. It ain't gonna happen.
Well, you gotta think about it. Like, it's a woman full of jail, so there's gonna be dykes in there.
No.
But all of them ain't gonna want to get into your goodies.
I never been to jail. I wouldn't know. So I'm not going to find out neither.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I think about. I just think about, I don't know, my life. I got some things at stake. So I think about that.
Okay.
So it's two things I think about. I don't want to go to jail. And then the things that I'm doing, I don't want to put that at stake of what's going on. So I don't want to interfere with that.
Yeah. And you also got to think about don't stress about things you can't control. And when it's out of your hand,
that's easier said than done.
It's really not.
It is easier said than done. Some things you have to stress about.
No, but if it's already out of your control, there's nothing that you could do to change the outcome of it.
There's nothing you can do.
So what is the point of continue to stress about it?
I don't really necessarily stress about things because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's more of just things I be thinking. I really be having real conversations in my head with myself. I be like, who is this voice? I was like, never mind. You the realest nigga on my team. I ain't got to worry about it. You the realest nigga on my team. Like, you just be telling me some solid stuff. Like, you solid. Like, that's some mental stuff I be going through. Like, you solid. I appreciate that. I needed it.
Oh, man. You know what they say about people who talk to themselves and they answer themselves, right?
What?
Very smart people.
I am.
Yeah.
I think I am.
Yeah.
I might have some slow moments or whatnot.
We all got slow moments.
Excuse me.
We all got slow moments. There's nothing wrong with that.
I might have some of those, but I think, I be having to consult with somebody real. I be like, and then my brain just start talking. I was like, who is this voice? I really be trying to figure it out. Because it don't be your voice neither.
No.
It don't sound like you.
No, it'd be real. It will be talk. They be talking about. I get the same thing that you be talking about. When somebody talking, it's your conscience talking to you, but it's just being a real part of your life. It's taking all the emotion out of it.
Yeah, and like when I read books and stuff, in real life, I would butcher a word. You hear me?
Yeah. I
would butcher a word, but in him,
it
be coming so clear. I'm like, how you say it? What? And then it's just crazy to me how in my mind it be pronouncing the stuff correctly, and then when I actually want to speak it come out so totally different. I was like, that's how I know it's two different people in here, because I'm like, hold on, wait a minute now.
No, I agree.
But this ain't schizophrenia or bipolar or none of that. I promise you, I might be.
People's gonna try to diagnose you for real.
I might be for real. It's a family thing, but I ain't went crazy yet. So, but I got some mental issues for real. You want to keep it a buck.
Like, what type of mental issues?
Like, I be ready to kill somebody, for real.
Alright, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Niggas just do dumb stuff like.
I understand, and that's a part of life.
And then like I was telling you in Miami, I be want to be alone. Alone. When I say alone, I be want to vanish. Not nobody here for me.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's what I want to do.
Sometimes you just need to take a week outside by yourself, disconnect from the world for a little bit.
I need to disconnect. Listen, I don't smoke weed. It costs too much. But if it didn't cost too much, I would be high all the time.
Well, yeah, it's up there now. They just need to go ahead and legalize
all
it.
The time. But besides that, it's not like an everyday thing. It'd be like once in a while, like I think about something, and then it'll just trigger something, and then when it trigger that, I get to think about stuff. I be talking to myself in my head all the time, so I be in my head a lot. So that's what be going on. It don't be nothing else like that.
Well, sometimes, being in your head is a good thing. Sometimes being in your head is a bad thing. It's just the way that you perceive. I don't think it ever
is a bad thing. Because it's the realest nigga on my team.
It could be the realest person on your team. I get that. Like, it can be. But when it gets to the point where it's tough, it's very important.
I think, my mental's like, it's not like I have worked out a way if I start dating someone. It's not, my anger's not going to be towards them. Like, they will have a lot to deal with when it comes down to me.
Okay.
They got to understand that sometimes I be in a mood, like, leave me alone, Like, let me be sometimes. And it's not nothing against them. It's just sometimes in my mind, I be thinking about some other stuff. Like, let me, deal with this.
But make sure when you express that, make sure you say how you feel about it. Like, make sure you communicate well to the point
some people be saying that, but people don't really be hearing people really go through stuff. I don't know. People really be saying it.
Yeah, but you got to communicate though. That's the.
I agree. You have to communicate.
But you got to communicate in not just to say that you have to the way that you want to say it, but also you have to think about how the person is going to receive it the way that you're saying. So basically, say,
You saying basically, well, whoever you talking to, that you have to put it in a way for them to understand what you're saying.
Correct.
Of course, Because
a lot of
we
people
just said we're smart. Yeah. We're smart.
For real, that's a very good thing because a lot of people don't know how to communicate
effectively.
Effectively, yes, correct. That is very correct.
I feel like when Chris first started dating outside his first baby mama, he didn't know how to communicate effectively because ain't no way you'd had that second one and she would got a clear understanding.
Yeah, I'm an emotional person, so I tend to lean on my emotional side. I'm not like that no more, but yeah, I didn't effectively communicate, but also at the same time, I can't force her to not have a baby. So,
let me put this in perspective. Chris wants a family.
Eventually.
He wants a family. He has a child before this child has came.
Yeah.
And he wanted someone to build a family with.
At that moment, no, not with her.
I'm not saying with her. I'm
okay.
just saying, in general, he wants someone to build a family with. He's not trying to have no more kids.
No.
But he is trying to have a family with someone.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Eventually, yes.
I think he wants to be in a relationship all the time. And he has yet to be in a relationship with himself, by himself. And I have told him, I said it's effective to date yourself. Because if you need that. But if you keep dating somebody else, you searching for something that's not there. And you ain't even found yourself. You had a child at 19?
I had a child at 19, yes, correct. But also, I've been single.
You cannot say you single and you talking to 10 different women.
I can.
What I say single is when your phone is completely dry. You don't have nobody to talk to.
I can't do that.
Exactly. You don't have nobody to talk to. Like your focus, you just text you and your friends. And that's it.
Yeah. But it's just, now if me and you talk every day, that would be different. we don't talk every day. So it's like every once in a while we'll talk, or every once in a while we'll hang. So it's not like a friend that I could be like, hey yo, what's up? Let's chop it up for the day. It ain't like
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but you know, that's just what we do. We hit each other up whenever, you know.
And that's okay. That's our relationship. That's our friend relationship. But also, like, I just want somebody that I could just talk to on a day-to-day basis, and I know it's not really going to lead to anything.
What you doing? Yeah, for real. I just did this and this and that. How many? You gotta talk to 10 different people to get it.
Yeah, and also you could ask the same question to those 10 people and get 10 different answers.
What I'm still trying to figure out why you gotta talk to 10 different people.
I'm not talking to 10 people right now, but I'm just using the number that you keep putting out.
Cause it feel like 10 different
It's not. I want to say it's about 5 people that I am currently talking to, not on a serious level, but just conversating.
I have told him, just date.
Okay, so me talking to 5 people, that's not considered dating. That's just considered talking. Dating is actually like going out on dates. You straight? Okay. Need some water?
Ain't not.
She needs some milk. But
What's your definition of dating?
my definition of dating is when me and you go out on dates, we're on the same page of getting to know each other and seeing where it leads to. That's my definition of dating.
Texting is not doing it?
No. Because you're just getting to know that person. It's not like... Bro, go ahead and pause it, bro.
I'm trying to hold it in.
Bro, just go ahead, bro.
I'm just like... Woo. Alright. I'm good now.
Alright. Okay, so with texting is not that. With texting, we're getting to know each other. We're getting to see what each other is about. And if we decide to pursue that as that, then we do that. But if not, we can still be friends. So it's like you on the middle line. Either it could be friendship, it could be a relationship, or it could just be just companionship.
So how many friends do you think you need? That's the question. How many friends do you think you need?
I don't know. I'm a homebody, so if it ain't work, if it ain't the gym, if it ain't with my daughter, I'm at home.
Oh, by the way, when he said we just talked every once in a while, I go places.
She be gone.
He don't go.
Because that's the past.
He like to stay at home with his children,
past.
Which is fine. He like to stay at home with his children.
I do.
So he cannot place the blame that we don't communicate every day. He know I be outside.
Communicating and hanging out is two different things. Communicating is
I be outside.
Just being
when
able.
I say I be outside, he be like, "Where you at now?"
Yeah, but I told you, like, just let me know where you at. Shit, I can come. I'll come.
It's most likely you won't come.
You can't do that. You can't. We said we're going to.
All right, this is a scenario.
I was turning a new leaf.
This is what's gonna happen. Let me tell you. I be like, I hit up Chris.
Incorrect.
Like early in the week, I say, "Hey Chris, I'm going to XYZ place." He be like, "I bet." Oh.
How much it costs?
He's like, "How much is it? Am I gonna need this for this and that third?" He asks how much.
I'm gonna need to know.
Then he'll be like, "All right, bet I can come." Then he'll be like, "Oh dang, I got Ariel the day of the event. I gotta take care of Ariel."
That's the past, man. That was the past.
Can't nobody watch Ariel.
I admit when we was in a Miami trip, I did admit that, you know, I was using her as a crutch because I didn't want to go outside. Mm-hmm. Now that I've been out and that's something that I want to continue to do.
You have fun when you out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You gotta get outside.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna do that more often. You know, that's why we're going on that cruise, man. Even though I know she's gonna be there, I'm still gonna have fun.
Yeah, you're sending her to the kids' room, right?
Yeah, I'm sending her to the kids'
I'm dipping on y'all. I'm dead. I'm dipping on y'all. I just want you to know.
Hey, bro, you know.
I'm gonna tell you where everything is. You gonna do this and this and that third.
Hey,
But I'm dipping.
You gonna do me like that? Gonna find you a little.
I'm gonna have fun on this cruise or whatnot. I'm gonna be driving a lot next week.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be driving like. I'm really thinking about leaving my job and just start driving until I get into the CDL thing.
You're gonna have to drive a lot.
Oh yeah. I ain't
You
gonna-
ready to run your car down?
Cause whenever I leave to go drive, I'm returning that car in. I'm giving that car back because I don't need a car payment.
Well, why are you giving it back? How about you just pay it off?
There's no reason for me to pay it off when I'm gonna be out on the road.
You
It's
still
gonna
need a
be
car when you come back.
Yeah, that's why I get a rental.
That's more money you spending. Pay the car off.
The car, bro, no,
Listen.
bro, the car is coming. What I
How
owe
much
left,
more you gotta owe?
13,000 on it.
How much you financed it for?
That's besides the point.
How much did you finance it
I don't. That's beside the point. I'm not gonna say the number
for?
because
That's a 2007.
that's a 2008.
A 2008 and it's 13,000.
I think I got 13,000 left. I take that back. I don't know. Let me check real quick.
This man just said, either way,
It's still a lot. That is not worth it. That's what I'm saying.
it is worth it. Renting a car, it might be high that day.
But that's the thing about it. I'm not. If I'm not going to be home that often, because when I'm on the road, I want to be on the road for a little bit, so where I get the experience, I can find a local job here. But at the same time, I don't want to pay that $450 a month while I'm out on the road training, because I'm not going to be getting paid the same amount that I'm going to be paying at
It's
my
not
job.
like that. It's not. I don't know who was out on the road like that, but Jamie was here every day when he was in training.
True.
So it's not like that. You're gonna need your car.
True. Then I'm gonna hold on to it until like I said, I don't want that car, like I want a truck, so I might just
Listen.
save up to go buy.
Any
Truck
woman
cars.
that's ever interested in Chris, he don't listen. He don't listen.
I do listen.
He do not listen.
I just don't listen to you.
And I be right.
Not all the time.
Was I not right? When we went out New Year's, I was right,
One time out of the
and I was
blue
right
moon,
about your
one time-
baby mama. Was I right?
I don't know. Shit, I wasn't right. Shit, I know that.
I was right about it. When we was in Miami, we was talking about it.
We was that was a good conversation.
I was right about it. I'm telling you, once you cut it off, that was a wrap.
When I came back, it was over.
That's another topic. Why do women feel like, just because the child's father don't want to be with you anymore, you decide to hold the child against him? Because he don't want to be with you no more. Why are you doing that? That's not benefiting for the child. Because that's why you kept the child, right? To look out for the child. That's the reason why. And the father want to be apart. Why would you do something like that?
I don't know.
I mean, you being selfish.
Yeah, but there's a lot of women out here like that. There's a lot of women out here who, like you said, use the child as a pawn, and just to make sure the father doesn't get like.
I think they should, instead of them trying to say women give us abortion law, like we can't have abortions or whatnot.
They need to give dudes right if they want to be in the child's life or not.
I was just gonna say that, like,
Okay.
if the dad say that he doesn't want to be in the child's life, but it's gonna be a lot of them that's gonna pop up and say, I said I don't want to be in the child life. Meanwhile, he about to, like, give me a baby.
Yeah,
Give me a baby,
Facts. Cause saying
that's probably
that.
why they ain't start that law, because them
Oh,
men know.
what? Hey,
They
every
know.
time. I don't want this baby. Hey, I don't want this baby. Go ahead and take this baby away from me. I don't want it. Shit. Hey, that's how I felt, man. When sad to say, that's how I felt when my second child was on his way, on her way. It sucks to say, like, but it is real. Like, I just didn't want to deal with the child's mother. I didn't want to deal with anything that she had going on because it was very toxic. To this day, still toxic.
And he tried it with her, and I told him.
I tried.
I told him she gonna take the child
I tried to make it work, but
because he want a family.
no. I tried. Well, that's a part of it, but also I wanted to give my daughter something that my oldest daughter can't have right now. or couldn't have or can't have ever.
He wants something that he wanted when he was a child. If you can imagine, wouldn't you have loved to see your mom and dad in a healthy relationship with you and your brothers?
Knowing what I know now?
No. I said in a healthy relationship. I'm not talking about all the stuff that they actually went through.
Oh, in a healthy relationship, yes. I believe everybody wants.
So you know he don't listen because I had said healthy before. You don't
But
listen.
I was saying what I know now, as in my dad now.
No, I'm talking about your dad is a healthy, like when they had a healthy relationship, your mom and your dad had a healthy relationship, and they had kids.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you have loved to be a part of that? Wouldn't you would have loved to have that?
Yeah, I feel like anybody would. Anybody would love to see both of their parents be happy and in love and having a healthy relationship. Do I care about it now? No.
I mean, your mom and your dad is not together, so
Yeah.
of course you wouldn't care about it now.
Yeah.
But as a kid, you was like, oh, I want to see mommy and I want to see dad.
Yeah.
You want to see that together.
Yeah.
It's always in a kid's mind. If they ain't never seen their parents together, like, when I say they ain't never seen it together, like, I don't know when kids' memory really start hitting. Because you can remember stuff from way back then, and you don't know what age. But I said 10, and your parents are not together at that, and then it's totally different as if your parents is together, and they get a divorce later on, and like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you kind of remember them.
Having a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
At a certain way versus if you was like 5 and you don't really remember.
Yeah, and all honesty, I don't really have no good memory or happy memories when my mom and my real dad was together.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always been bad. It's always been fighting and drinking and all that other shit. Excuse my language.